Shalom. I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Makar giving double honors to the apostle, elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to those pushing his truth and sincerity, and Kwam Yasharala. To Brother and Apostle Dash, country doing another lesson. All right, and this time I'm talking about reincarnation, man. Which the word re means be back, in means in, incarnation is basically flesh, so back in the flesh. All right, which this is what the word literally means. All right, this is Revelations 10 and 11, and I'm gonna bring out some scriptures that prove certain men were reincarnated. All right, this is Revelations 10 and 11, and he said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many people and nations and tongues and kings. All right, so who is it? This is John the Revelator, and it was prophesied for him to prophesy before many people and nations and tongues and kings. He didn't do that in his lifetime. So what y'all think? Prophecy don't exist no more? Well, that was the one wrong prophecy out of the thousands of prophecies. The one where John the Revelator was prophesied to prophesy in front of people, nation, tongues, and kings. That's the one they got wrong because he died before he could do that. No, he was going to be reincarnated. All right. And then after he was reincarnated, he was going to grow up to be a prophet. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. Right. And then he was going to do this, prophesy. Because that where John the Revelator is more than likely here in Babylon the Great in America today. Because where else is you going to prophesy in front of many people, many nations, and tongues and kings? There's a lot of different kings here. There's a lot of different languages here. That's what tongues go into, languages. You know, people speak, I think the two languages here is English and Spanish. And then you got Dutch, you got Portuguese. You got all that shit down there by Florida, which is Creole. All right. You got Jewish motherfuckers, so they speak Hebrew. It's a lot of different tongues here, different languages here. You got different nations here. You got Elam, which is so-called your Indians with the dot in the forehead, those ones. You got your Africans. You got your Asians. You got your South Americans. Everybody's here. All the tribes of Israel, all the tribes of Esau. You know, all the nations is here in America. Now, all the nations have their own respective lands. Let's not get that confused. What I'm saying is there's a sprinkle of everything here. You could walk around Babylon the Great and you could see many different nations. All right. Matthew chapter 16, verse 18 through 19. And I say unto thee that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Once again, the kingdom of heaven is going to be on earth, so he had to be reincarnated for that. Not only these same promises were given to King David. So you mean to tell me King David and Peter going to rule? No. Peter is King David in the reincarnation. That's why they were given the same promises. Just like King Solomon was given the same promises as Yahweh Shah. If I'm not mistaken, Daniel was given the same spirit as John the Revelator. All right. People come back in their lots and they have the Lord got promises set up for certain people. You know, King Solomon and Yahweh Shah are not going to rule together in the kingdom of heaven because they're the same person. And directly under Yahweh Shah is Peter. King David was given that promise to rule under, you know what? So that would mean Peter and King David are the same person in the reincarnation. Daniel chapter 12, verse 13. But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. Shalakia. Daniel 12 and 13. But go thou thy way to the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. What do that mean? Daniel was prophesied to go his way. He did his job as Daniel, right? It say thou shalt rest. That means he's going to die. When you die, you go to everybody go back to the spiritual realm with the Most High, and you rest there. It say, and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. We in the end of the days not. We in the end of the days now. What is Daniel's lot? To be a prophet. Daniel is here prophesying right now. He out here on the highways and hedges. He probably out here on a Saturday at 1:30 like all the other prophets prophesying. All right. 1 Corinthians 14:32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. And if you was a prophet in your past life, you a prophet in this life. All right. Ain't no you was a fisherman back in the day and like no. If you was a prophet in your past life, you're a prophet in this life. And there's nothing you could do about it. Go read the book of Jonah. He ain't want to go prophesy to Nineveh. Guess what? The Lord made him do it anyway. Because guess what? He had the spirit of a prophet. And the job of a prophet is to prophesy. So you can run away from you can try to run away, but the Lord he gonna make you do your job. And if you're not a prophet, you're not gonna be able to do this. It's not for you. If you're not a prophet, you try to prophet. If you're not a prophet and you try to be a pastor or you try to be a prophet, you're a false prophet because you ain't got that spirit in you. And it's gonna reveal. This is Malachi chapter 4, verse 5 through 6. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. Elijah the prophet died damn near 400 years before Malachi was even born. For Malachi to say Elijah the prophet was going to come after him, that would mean what? Reincarnation. All right. And that's talking about him coming back as Abba Bibbins. Just throwing that out there. All right. I'm going to end with that. I think I made the point. Hope that was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakal Kadash, giving double honors to the apostle, elders, great millstone, peace and blessings to much pushing this truth and sincerity, and Kwam Yasharala.